This is Jarrod Horak, and my Kentucky Derby video series continues with the Smarty Jones Stakes at Oaklawn, and that race will be run Monday, January 1st, 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. And before I get into the analysis of this video, if you're playing Oaklawn on January 1st and you want a free copy of the complete digest from todaysracingdigest.com, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Now go over to todaysracingdigest.com, and on their front page at the top, you're going to see handicapping products. You're going to click on Complete Digest at the far left at the top, and in Complete Digest you're going to scroll down and you're going to see Oaklawn Park, and click Monday the 1st, and then you're going to hit Add to Cart, and then you're going to go over and you're going to see your cart, hit Checkout, and then after you hit Checkout, you're going to see at the top it's going to say Have a Coupon. Click here to enter your code, and then for your code you're going to click, you're going to type in Derby 24 and then hit Apply Coupon, and that $10 product will become free. So if you're interested in that complete digest, do the things that exactly as I said, over to the digest, click on that page for the complete digest, add your coupon, you're going to get that complete digest for free. Now here's what you're going to get as an example in your complete digest. This one was from December 30th, this example that I'm going to be showing. The Today's Racing Digest consensus picks, you're going to see that first, and then you're going to have the fractional time comparisons. This fractional charting, basically, it's a projection of how the race is going to be run. The digest handicappers, they select one race line to be representative of each horse in the race, and then it shows you which horse could be the winner based on that fractional charting. It reminds me of the modern pace handicapping. I used to have a program that I used to use, and I used to pick a representative line from Tom Brohammer's book, Modern Pace Handicapping. So that's a similar situation there. Now you're going to see the quick picks next, where the digest handicapper is going to give out his quick picks for each race and the betting strategies as well. Also pick 4 tickets, and then the fast figs are next. It's one of the Today's Racing Digest speed ratings or performance ratings that they offer. And then you're going to see the analysis after that. Each of the races, you're going to see analysis, you're going to see horse comments, and then below that, you're going to have your past performances. So you get a lot of information in the complete digest. So if you're interested in that complete digest, again, go over to todaysracingdigest.com and get that Oaklawn complete digest by typing in the coupon code Derby24. Now we'll get into the analysis of this video, and we're going to be doing the 9th race at Oaklawn, and that's for January 1st, 2024. This is the $300,000 Smarty Jones Stakes, and this race is for 3-year-olds, traveling 1 mile and a 16th on the main track, scheduled post time 5:14 p.m. Eastern, and this is a Kentucky Derby points race. And now we'll just go through the field and look at their most recent Today's Racing Digest final time ratings. Informed Patriot, breaking from the inside post, one of 2 runners for trainer Steve Asmussen. He's 8-1. Catching Freedom is one of 3 horses for trainer Brad Cox at 9-2. You have Lagynos for Asmussen. That's his second runner with Rosario, Joe Rosario aboard at 6-1. Mystik Dan for Ken McPeak. Julian Leparoux is the pilot at 5-1. Mo Winning, Robertino Diodoro, 20-1 long shot with Harry Hernandez in the irons. Gettysburg Address, the second Brad Cox trainee. Flavian Prat will ride this one at 7-2. Just Steel, your 9-5 morning line favorite for trainer Dwayne Lucas. Ramon Vasquez is the pilot. Chaperone for trainer Ron Moquette. This one is 30-1 morning line. And then you have Fidget, your final Brad Cox trainee, 15-1 morning line. Now some of the horses that have positive Today's Racing Digest final time rating patterns, you see Lagynos. He got a 119 last time out. That is an improved effort off of his 107 in his start prior to that. The next one, Mo Winning only ran once, and he got a 119. Gettysburg Address got a 110 in his debut, followed by a 114 second time out. Just Steel jumped up and got a 138 final time rating last time out, winning the Ed Brown Stakes around 1 turn at Churchill. And then you had Chaperone getting a 114, an improved rating last time. Fidget has improved his final time ratings in all 3 starts. Now we'll go through the field, and then I'll give out my top pick. Informed Patriot probably will end up stalking the pace from the inside post. This is a son of Hard Spun, and he's run well in his last 3 starts. He was third in the Street Scent Stakes a couple starts back, third in a 1 mile race last time. Catching Freedom looked good in his debut at 1 mile at Churchill. The runner-up was a next out winner, and Catching Freedom was the favorite in that debut. And then in his second start, he went from 1 mile to a mile and a 16th, and he finished an even fourth there. Now, Lagynos was third in that race, and Lagynos came back and won his next start. And his victory was an allowance race at Churchill, a race originally scheduled for the turf, run on the main track on November 25th. And Lagynos stalked the pace, and he won nicely in that race. Mystik Dan will probably impact the pace. He was all over the pace in his first two sprint starts, breaking his maiden by 7 lengths second time out. And then in his last start, he ended up in an optional claiming race in a 1 mile, 1 turn race at Churchill, finishing 5th in an 11 horse field. Mo Winning won that debut nicely at Remington Park at 6 furlongs, stalking, taking the lead, pulling clear by 4 lengths. He's going to stretch out and face winners for the first time and in a stakes race as well. Gettysburg Address is removing blinkers in this spot. He stalked and graduated by 3/4 of a length in his 6 furlong debut at Ellis Park at 8-1. They stretched him out and he caught the slop in the Street Scent Stakes, and he set a fast pace there, and he weakened in the stretch, and he finished 4th, beaten 7 lengths in that 5 horse field. So now taking blinkers off, they want to probably get him to relax a bit more in his second route start. Just Steel, your 9 to 5 morning line favorite. This is already his 8th lifetime start. He's won a couple races. He won that Ed Brown Stakes last time out, and that reversed form because he did break his maiden at Saratoga earlier this year on August 5th, winning by a nose, showing a lot of determination. Then in the Hopeful Stakes, he got caught in a speed duel and finished 7th. The Breeders' Futurity, caught in a speed duel, finished 6th, beating 16 lengths. Then his next start at 7 furlongs in the slop, he rallied from 6th place to finish a well-beaten 3rd. The 1-2 finishers were a next out winner. Just Steel also was a next out winner, winning that Ed Brown Stakes. So now they're going to stretch him back out in distance. This is a son of Justify. We're going to find out if he wants to go 2 turns. He didn't want to go 2 turns in the Breeders' Futurity, but maybe he's on the right path now after that nice stakes win. Chaperone, nice maiden win in the slop at Remington Park last time out at 40 cents on the dollar, rallying from 5th in a 5 horse field. So he went last to first there. Good effort. Now he's going to stretch back out, and he's run 2 turn races twice. He did have a 3rd place finish on September 15th in a maiden race at Churchill. And then Fidget, he was 7th, beaten 15 lengths in his debut in a turf race that was at Horseshoe, Indianapolis. At that same venue in a 1 mile turf race, he broke his maiden second time out. The show finisher was a next out winner, and then Fidget also came back and won when he switched surfaces at Indy, pressing the pace and winning by a length. So his speed ratings are on the rise, and he's won. That'll probably impact the pace in here. Interesting race. I don't think it's just as easy as Just Steel. He's your favorite. He probably deserves to be after that good effort and good speed rating in the Ed Brown. Still has to prove he can handle 2 turns, and he won't offer a lot of value. I see some interesting contenders in here. Lagynos is a little interesting for Steve Asmussen with Draw Rosario getting to know him last time. I could see him working out a decent stalking trip. We'll see how good he is. He earned a decent late pace rating in that last start. I'm torn between Catching Freedom for Brad Cox and Gettysburg Address. And I'm going to give Gettysburg Address one more chance. So he'll be my top choice in this Smarty Jones Stakes. And for Gettysburg Address, good effort in the debut. He always seemed like he was going to be one that was going to like longer distances. Constitution, the sire, Tap at the Dam sire, JoJo Warrior, his dam, was a stakes winner, a graded winner around 2 turns a couple times. So he's bred for this distance. He came off of a layoff. From that 1 6 furlong race, he came off of a layoff and ran in that Street Scent Stakes, and then he caught a wet track. So if he can catch a fast track here, and he can relax, stalking the pace in his second 2-turn race, I can definitely see him showing some improvement. And Brad Cox has strong stats when he takes the blinkers off as well. So there's some things to like about Gettysburg Address. We're kind of get the feeling we're going to find out if he belongs on the Derby Trail after this race. If he runs a quality race, he'll stay on that Derby Trail. But if he stubs his toe again, like he did in the Street Scents, he could be off the Derby Trail. So Gettysburg Address will be my top choice. It seems like a competitive renewal of the Smarty Jones Stakes on New Year's Day for January 1st, 2024. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this horse racing content. And keep checking my YouTube channel for all of these Road to the Oaks and Derby 2024 videos. I'll cover them all. As long as there's a points race, I'm going to be covering all of those. and you can read all of my Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks handicapping articles at todaysracingdigest.com on their Kentucky Derby page. And that will wrap up this video, and until I see you next time, good luck at the races.